Hello and welcome back everybody to the New Zealand Online Anzac Weekend Dota 2 tournament. This is the second game for tonight and we have Team Safe to Leave STL against Team Clicktime. So both teams, I've just checked the brackets, so both teams have won their game yesterday as well. So both teams are going into this game 1-0.
10 seconds remaining.
But unfortunately, after this game, some team either of these teams will have a 50% win rate because one of them is gonna lose the game and one of them is gonna win it. So into this game we go. Team Clicktime, they have first ban. They're gonna ban on the Troll Warlord. Extremely strong carry. It gives some of the heroes much more solo killing potential. Gives you pushing power. Extremely strong late game carry. Just a very strong hero to deal with. So Clicktime, they're gonna remove this away. And Safe to Leave, they ban Witch Doctor first. What? Why would you ban a Witch Doctor first? I do not get this. Right now I would say Sniper Axe, Juggernaut. Yep. So Clicktime, they're gonna ban away the Juggernaut.
Dire team ban.
And Sniper is still in the pool, so I have a feeling that Clicktime, they want to go for Sniper. But this first ban Witch Doctor from Safe to Leave. Are they going for whips? Because if they are going for whips, I can understand this first ban Witch Doctor because against a whip, supports that are best they're really good against whips. The Witch Doctor, Disruptor, Silencer, and really weird to see them ban off the Witch Doctor. But the second ban is gonna be a much more normal, expected one, the Axe. And Clicktime, they didn't actually go for the Sniper. So instead of a Sniper, they're going for Storm Spirit first pick. So I don't know about this because Storm Spirit is a hero that you can counter easily, and picking it first as your first hero, I don't think it's a really good idea because now Safe to Leave, they can pick up heroes like Anti-Mage, Skywrath Mage, like a Lion, the heroes that are generally good against Storm. And as for them, they're gonna pick up the Bat Rider first. Still don't know why they ban out the first ban Witch Doctor. Is that a misclick or something? I don't know. But anyway, alright, so they're gonna pick up the Bat Rider first. So if they don't pick up something like Adventure Spirit or Disruptor, it's very likely for Clicktime to pick them up so that they can cancel the lasso from Bat Rider and potentially save one of their teammates. But you see, Team Safe to Live is now thinking about the second pick over here. They can pick up a Sniper, but a Sniper is weak against Storm because Sniper is generally weak against hero that can just jump into your face. Heroes with like Blink or Ball Lightning such as Storm Spirit, or any hero with Blink Dagger. And nuke damage, of course, like something like a Centaur that can just blink into Storm Double Edge and you're probably dead. Even if you don't, you're probably left like 100-200 health. Or something like a Queen of Pain, Blink in, Scream of Pain, Sonic Wave. And actually the last game, if you guys watched it, we saw that the Queen of Pain dominated the mid laner, I think it was Sacrifusion, dominated Ping Ball, I think, was playing the Sniper. Because of the nuke damage coming out from the Queen of Pain was just too much, and there was nothing much that Sniper's teammates could do too. The Earthshaker would just stood by the middle lane trying to save him, but Sacrifusion always knows his timing well. He knows that alright, the Earthshaker's not here, I can jump on him, and then he gets an easy kill.
Dire team ban.
But now the second hero for Team Safe to Leave is gonna be a support Dazzle. So Axe is out of the pool, so having a Dazzle will ensure that the Shallow Grave will save one of the teammates for another 5 seconds, and hopefully your teammate will be able to make a difference in that fight. And as for Clicktime, they're gonna pick up a Lion as the support. So I think that maybe they picked this one Lion because Lion, the mana drain against Storm Spirit is actually pretty good, draining 120 mana per second. Imagine that if it lasts for like 2 seconds or so, because you stun for a 2.52 seconds, the duration of a spike, and you land the Hex, a mana drain immediately, you can probably get 3 seconds of mana drain. That's already 360 mana gone. So imagine it's a Storm Spirit without mana is just a useless Storm Spirit. So maybe Clicktime, they picked up this line mainly to deny the pick from Safe to Leave. But anyway, back to the banning phase. Team safe to live. They're gonna ban off the sniper, so they don't want to pick it for themselves because it's very it's vulnerable to your Storm Spirit. So they're gonna just ban it away. Make sure that Clicktime doesn't have it for themselves. As for Clicktime, banning off the Silencer. Silencer is a very nice ban because they have a Storm Spirit. So Silencer would probably a nice global silence would probably just destroy the Storm Spirit immediately. So they're gonna ban this one off. Of course, the Bristleback too, very strong offlaner, but I think that seems safe to live would put Bat Rider in offlane. So I don't really know about this Bristleback ban. It's unlikely for team safe to live to pick it up, but it's still possible. But now that since it's not in the pool anymore, it's definitely it's gone. As for team safe to live, they're gonna ban out the Spectre.
10 seconds.
Okay. They are kind of afraid of the Storm Spirit because if Storm Spirit just zips in, gets a silence, and then they can always follow up with a haunt to just ensure the kill. So maybe that's why they're gonna ban out the Spectre here, because I don't really see a good idea. Because they have a Bat Rider who is really reliant on a Blink Dagger, but Bat Rider usually goes in first, so before the Spectre uses ultimate. Because if the Spectre uses a Haunt, he will be able to disrupt the Blink Daggers on the side of your team. But if Bat Rider goes first anyway and gets a lasso, and then Spectre uses ultimate later on, he is not really affected by the Haunt illusion removing the Blink Dagger cooldown. And now, okay, Shadow Shaman picked up by Clicktime. So Shadow Shaman is a support that we don't see often. We usually see it when a team is running sort of like a pushing lineup. But just looking at the Storm Spirit line, not really sort of like a pushing lineup for Clicktime. I guess they mainly want it for the nuke damage and of course the disable coming up from Shadow Shaman. I mean, the Serpent Ward is also an important asset on him. He will be able to just throw it down and get a tower from that. So I guess maybe come the mid game, we'll see a Storm Spirit running around setting up the ganks, and then we see probably Shadow Shaman and a few other heroes just sticking in the lanes, pushing as 4 or 3. And now team safe to leave, looking up to pick the 4th hero here. So they have 2 supports and an offlane right now. So maybe they're looking to pick up a solo mid here, and it will be a Temper Assassin. Temper Assassin is actually pretty good in Storm Spirit in the laning phase, because the refraction, it doesn't get removed easily by Storm Spirit, and of course the damage. If you position yourself well, the side blades deal pure damage, and you will harass. Just like I think it was a few days ago, I saw someone just using the pure damage coming with side blade and positioning himself extremely well, getting a first blood on a enemy sniper. I think I don't really remember. But I like this Temper Assassin pick. There's not much to remove the refraction coming up from Team Clicktime. Most of them deal burst damage, so Temper Assassin is a very nice pickup when your opponent has mostly burst damage, because you will be able to just block them instantly using the refraction. And now Team Clicktime, maybe looking at the Temper Assassin, maybe they want to pick up a hero that can easily remove this refraction. But now since Sniper is not in the pool anymore, let me see what other carries that can do such a good job of removing refraction. You probably want to put Ember Spirit in mid. So I don't think Ember Spirit. Oh, Viper! Yes, what do you think about this? Viper is extremely good pick. It's very strong against Temper Assassin too. But Viper is a hero that scales well early to mid. It's extremely strong early to mid game. Towards the super late game, it kind of dwindles a bit unless you go for really damage builds such as maybe a Monkey King Bar Butterfly. So if you go for utility builds such as a mech, a Aghanim Scepter, later on even maybe a Hex or a Salt Curious, things like that, you won't hit that hard, and towards the late game you'll find yourself you're probably not that significant anymore. So maybe Clicktime, they want to just end this a little bit earlier with the Storm Spirit snowballing. So the most important thing now for Clicktime, based on their lineup, I would say is just having the Storm Spirit snowball a lot. If Storm Spirit is able to snowball, I think they can just end this game quick. But team safe to leave. They have two supports that are really good in saving their teammates. They have the Shadow Grave, there's the Nether Sword coming from Vengeful Spirit. So
10 seconds
it won't be an easy game for Storm. If the supports are at the right time, at the right place at the right time, they should be able to deny any solo kills or from Storm Spirit or Viper. And you see the final ban from Safe to Leave. They're gonna ban out the PA. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I guess PA is a potential pickup from Clicktime. I feel that they already have initiation, they have sustain coming from Viper. The Viper can really tank it up. And I think that Viper is most probably going to save in position, so maybe Clicktime's looking for an off lane. But something to note here is that Clicktime has the last ban, and I think that they should ban out the MT Mage. Because MT Mage probably fits in pretty well in Team Safe to Lee's lineup. Because they have Bat Rider and Temper Assassin to create space come the mid game. So MT Mage will be able to just farm freely. And Viper is not able to kill MT Mage at all. Storm Spirit can, if he has a Orchid Malevolence. And MT Mage is super strong against Storm Spirit come the late game. But Team Safe to Leave, they have other ideas in their mind. They're gonna pick up the Slug as their position 1 carry over here. So alright, Slug is a pretty decent pick too, because of the Dark Pack, it will be able to dispel the disables coming up from Lion, Shadow Shaman. And the final pickup from Clicktime is gonna be Drow Ranger. Okay, so it's gonna be a Viper off lane then. And then Drow Ranger safe lane with Lion, Shadow Shaman. Alright, so all 5 heroes on the side of Clicktime are range heroes. So they will be able to just benefit from the precision aura coming from Drow Ranger. So it's pretty good. So the right click damage from all the heroes will be significantly increased, especially on the Viper and the Storm Spirit. And that's gonna increase, that's gonna help out a lot with, for Storm Spirit in getting the solo kills. But anyway, here's to the second game of the Dota 2 Anzac Weekend Tournament. And on the Raiden side, we have Team Clicktime. We have Pac-Man playing on the Viper. Off lane, we have Insoft playing on the Shadow Shaman. We have CC playing on the Support Line. We have GYP playing on the Drow Ranger. Who is going boots first? Alright, so he's probably gonna play pretty aggressively over here since he picked up a boots this early. And we have a newbie 2K team playing on the Storm Spirit going towards the middle lane. Already having 2 Tango pulled to him, so he's looking to grab an early bottle for himself. As for Team STL, we have Tyre playing on the Dazzle. We have a Toe Jam Killer playing on the Slug. We have E2 Power playing on the Vengeful Spirit. We have a Sunny Dream playing on the Temper Assassin. And last but not least, their offlaner, Honir, playing on the Bat Rider.
The battle begins.
So they actually have 3... STL, they have 3 heroes over here, but they're getting zoned out by 2. So they're gonna give away bounty runes. So both bounty runes going in the way of Clicktime. So they're already getting a nice lead for themselves, Team Clicktime. So it's gonna be a trident. So, alright, interesting thing is it's gonna be a dual lane coming from Team Clicktime. So they know that the bottom lane, Drow Ranger and Lion is probably enough to zone out the Bat Rider. Actually, I don't think they will be able to zone him out, but I think Honir should be able to get some EXP from this. Not much gold though, I would say. But maybe on the top lane, we see that Shadow Shaman is here. I honestly don't really like this because it's very likely that Shadow Shaman might just look at how much damage he's taking. If Itsu Power landed the stun, I think that they probably have gotten the kill over there. Because just putting this Shadow Shaman here, you can probably ensure some EXP or farm on Pac-Man on the Viper. But if you constantly give away kills on the Shadow Shaman, it's not going to be good. But we'll see how the support on the side of STL decides to play this. If they play aggressively, constantly throwing their lives for either the Viper or the Shadow Shaman, maybe they'll get some kills. In the middle lane though, we have Temper Assassin against Storm Spirit, so I would say it's probably going to be a favorable lane for 10%, and it's really interesting. He really has a lot of region. He has a set of tangle for himself, healing stuff, and 3 shared tangles. That is a lot of tangles. That's a lot of region. And he's about to grab his bottle soon though, so I don't really get this. He took the damage coming from the static round. That's 140 damage. That's a lot of damage. And his reflection just timed out, so it's bad timing from him to just go up here and just right click on the enemy. But he has a lot of regions, so that's not gonna be a big problem. But meanwhile, I actually failed to notice it, but Horner is actually zoned out. He needed to go back to base. Okay, but meanwhile top, Viper trading his, doing quite some damage to this Venture Spirit, and they land the Shackle. Is that a Shallow Grave? No, First Blood is going the way of Pac-Man. And actually that might be a double kill. Come on, Viper, put 1 point in another Toxin and you've gotten the kill easily. But no, that wasn't even required. They're gonna get 2 kills anyway, Pac-Man. So this dual lane coming from Clicktime is working extremely well for them. 2 kills already going away with Viper. That's going, it's just going to his funding to build an early Mac for his team. And with that early Mac, maybe they can just stick his 4, Storm Spirit just run around solo, and then they will be able to set up the kills. But I mean, on the bottom lane, I missed the kill as Bad Rider is gonna fall to GYP and CC. And Draw Ranger alright, so he's level 3. And he hasn't skilled anything yet. He only has that level 1 position aura. I'm not too sure why he hasn't skilled into anything yet. I'll probably at least take like another point of, probably take 1 point in position aura and then like another into the force arrow. Not too sure why he's just saving them up. And he didn't skill stats. Yeah, he didn't skill stats. Meanwhile, the top lane we see Viper. I think Pac-Man should really grab a boots for himself, because with that he will be able to just get the kills much more easier. And now Toe Jam Killer. Do they have Shadow Grave? No, they still don't. But Toe Jam Killer is still pretty healthy, so he should be fine. Pac-Man doesn't have a boost of speed, so he will not be able to pursue this. It's about 4 minutes in. Let's have a look at the last hits. 19 to 6. Alright, so this lane is actually favoring Storm a lot. Alright, I'm actually surprised that even if Storm's, I don't know why is Temper Assassin not really getting that much. He's only at 6 last hits. He should be able to just grab the last hits using the bonus damage coming from Reflection. I would assume the worst case scenario would be both of these heroes trading farm. I did not expect Storm Spirit to dominate this lane that much. Now Horner only level 3. He's not getting anything at all down the bottom lane. Now, oh, Viper Pac-Man getting a buckler and a headdress come to 5 minute mark with brown boots. So it's probably gonna grab Mac like 7 to 8 minute mark. And he's gonna be so tanky, it's really hard to kill him. But meanwhile in the middle lane, Storm Spirit getting a solo kill on the Temper Assassin. So he's level 6 and he's level 7 now. I think he was probably level 6 when he tried to get the kill over there, which he managed to. So 5 minutes in, 5 and oh, looking extremely good for Team Clicktime. But they're winning every single lane. Top lane, Viper is just dominating. Middle lane, Storm Spirit is just crushing the Tempered Assassins 32 to 8. Oh my god, it's 4 times the last hit on Storm when compared to Tempered Assassin. In the off lane, we see that off lane for STL at least, Horner is not having a good time. Doesn't even have a brown boots yet. And Draw Ranger 3 points into position aura already. So Storm Spirit getting 1 point to Electric Vortex. Sometimes we see players Okay, damn it, bottom lane. I really need to have my eyes on this in this bottom lane, because once again, Bad Rider is gonna give away a kill. It's 3-0. I feel like he should just head into the jungle and just start clearing. Are there any stacks? Actually, no, not a single one. The support on the side of STL, they really should be stacking for Bad Rider. And Honey, I think that he should just head into the jungle. If you go back bottom, you're just gonna be feeding Draw Ranger, so might as well be AFK farming the jungle. Yep, as I was saying, we see sometimes we see players like to go for 2 points into Static Remnant and not skipping a point, skipping points into Electric Vortex early. But meanwhile, in the middle lane first, we are seeing some action as Nube 2 key team. He wants to get a kill on this Temper Assassin, but with the refraction on, it's so hard to kill her. He should have waited for Shadow Shaman to be in position, which he is right now, and he's just gonna shackle now. Alright, miscommunication from the team. That should have turned out much better. Storm Spirit should have waited and waited. A solo kill? Oh no, Viper was here. Alright, so I thought he was only a solo kill, but the Viper giving away the killing spree, sharing the gold to all 3 heroes on the side of STL. But he traded away his life for a Slug who is only level 4. Alright, this game is going very bad for STL. Okay, alright. Yeah, I was talking about this earlier. Storm Spirit. Sometimes we see it was Sumail from EG who started this, having that 2 points into the Static Random early. I feel that having those 2 points into Static Random early, you have to be a really good player to do it, because you need to just zip in front of your enemy and land the Static Remnant on point. But what I do like about that build is, if you don't do well in the lanes, you can always just head back into the jungle and clear it quick. If you have teammates stacking it, you can just easily clear it using the Static Remnant. But meanwhile, the top lane, Shadow Shaman, he's gonna give away his life. But now Toe Jam Killer, is he gonna die to the poison? Yes, he is. Pac-Man, he doesn't have any mana at all, and he's taking quite some damage too. So I feel that he needs to back off over here. Yep, he is. So what? He's the Slug, the position 1 carry on the side of STL is not getting any farm at all. Middle lane, Temper Assassin, 22 last hits. If you compare it to the Storm Spirit, he's not getting much too. So it's 8-2. Let's have a look at the XP. It's about 4k XP lead for them, and almost 7.5k gold lead for Clicktime. Now Lion's level 6. He doesn't have mana for the Finger of Death though. Once he has it, I feel that someone's gonna die again. And CC, he really wants to have mana. He has mana right now, so are they just gonna try and just zap on the hero? Because with a Finger of Death and a Ether Zap, I think Ether Shock, I'm sorry, they should be able to get a kill immediately. I guess they're just waiting for the Viper to TP top, and now he's coming to join the party. And maybe we're gonna see a shackle on Toe Jam Killer. Exactly. Where is the stun from CC? Nope. If he uses his stun, he won't have mana for Finger of Death, so maybe that's why he's not gonna use his stun first. But once again, a good opportunity wasted in Clicktime. But things are really looking good for them. Temper Assassin having a face boots, so he will be able to just keep on farming. There's no stacks at all on the side of the Dire. I feel that they should be doing it, because when you're losing the lane, teams usually want to just come back in the jungle, so you probably start stacking the jungles. But there's not much that's been done by the support on the side of STL, and actually Metro Spirit is gonna feed away his life to that Hornier too. Toe Jam Killer getting hexed up. Do they even have damage? Yes, 3 heroes go down. Oh my god, things are just spiraling out of control. Clicktime, they're winning at every single lane, and now they're just getting 3 kills one after another. SCL, they really have to stabilize. They have to just. I don't even know how are they gonna stabilize. How are they gonna do it? Drawing already just farming the jungle with that power threads and the Hammer Dominator. Now see Shadow Shaman only level 5. I would really love to see him just head towards bottom lane, farm the lane, get his level 6, and then with that they can push much more easier, get more objectives early. Yes, they're 11-2, but it's not impossible. It's still possible for STL to come back into this game. So what I would do if I was inside of Clicktime is I will push more towers, place out observer wards in the side of their jungle, because that's where STL is going to be farming. They have nowhere to go. This map, like half of the map, is just controlled by Clicktime. So if Clicktime manage to plant the wards on the side of the enemy jungle, they can just make sure that their opponent are not getting not getting anything at all. Just starve them out, and then just eventually win the game because of this economy advantage. But now Clicktime they are content with what they have. No, actually no, as they're gonna buy a smoke on the side of Viper and a smoke on the side of STL too. So both teams are looking to try to sneak a smoke kill maybe. STL maybe they are looking to take a rush. They have quite some minus armor, and now Venture Spirit has 3 points into that wave of terror. There's 3 points of Mel coming from Temper Assassin. It's very likely for them to go rush, but GYP, he's gonna go in rush first. He's right clicking for 300 damage. Are you kidding me? It's because of the wolf, of the double damage and maximum everything in. And now Tempest is gonna for double kill for Pac-Man. I think it's gonna be a triple kill unless Tosri gets it. No. Apparently it's gonna be the Wild Wing Ripper who gets it, and now Terror is in a dangerous position here. He's in some trouble as Storm zips in. He's gonna land the kill. 4 kills going the way of STL, and Rush is about to drop to Jaw Ranger. He's gonna hit level 11. Right click for. Okay, after this DD expires, he's probably gonna right click about 200. Yeah, about 250. 200. Or 250. He has the Alpha Wolf with him. And I feel that they really should push this out. And there's nothing that STL can do. There is no blink initiation from the Battle Ride. There is no swap coming from Venture Spirit. They just really have nothing. They probably can't contest this in any way unless Click overextends a lot and decides to throw the game or something. If not, it's really hard for them to. And now CC walking up, landing. Earthspire's not going to connect though. CC taking quite some damage on the line, but he's going to walk away using a mech. Where's the mech? Pac-Man doesn't have enough. CC turns back, uses a finger there on Dazzle. He gets a kill. E2 Power taking quite some damage from GYP. If he can land 2 more last hits, he should be 2 more right hits, should be fine. And now suddenly he's using Mel and he's hiding over here. They have a dust. While using your dust, Pac-Man, you have a dust, use it. Yeah, and they spot him out. And now Sunny Jim, I think he's probably gonna give away a kill over here. He's off taking quite some damage from the Mel. He really has to back off and slow from Sunny. He's not gonna connect. CC coming in, doesn't have mana at all. Suddenly, oh, he doesn't really get the kill. It's so close. He was almost able to get a kill over there. But now GYP with 14 minutes in. Power tries to help dominate Sanjin Yasha. He's already taking down towers like a boss.
Dire's middle tower
and he will be able to take this down. So 2 outer tower remains for STL. But 14 minutes in, 12k XP lead, 15k gold lead, 15 kill lead for Clicktime. Occam 11's completed on Storm Spirit, and he will be able to just zip around again. Storm Spirit is level 11, and the slug, position 1 slug from STL is level 7. That's how bad it is. And now Storm zips in, gets the silent on the Venture Spirit, and they get a very easy kill. Now Ty getting silenced, he's gonna feed away too. And now Totem Killer trying to escape, which he probably will. But it's are they gonna push this tower? No, they're just farming the enemy jungle. That's a good thing to do, because when you're in the lead, you just want to make sure that you're getting much more than your opponent, which obviously they are, since they have about a what was that, 15k gold lead? Yeah, almost 20k actually. And now Sunny Jim, the Storm Spirit have mana. Storm Spirit has 800 mana, and if he grabs his regen rune, that's probably gonna be a dead Temper Assassin. He only has 700 life. Refraction is not gonna get is not going to. Oh, but meanwhile, GYP getting a solo kill. Storm zipping in, getting a kill on Bat Rider, but that's a little bit too aggressive. But he has just enough mana to just zip down the cliff, and he will escape.
And
now Aegis is gonna get reclaimed in another 2 minutes. And GYP, I think he's gonna just solo push down this tower as his teammates proceeds to destroy the top tier 2 tower. So all the wait, GYP is just gonna back off. What are you doing? Does he know?
Dire's
No,
top
I don't
tower
think so.
has fallen.
He doesn't. He pinged it out actually. Not too sure what happened, but he's gonna just go back and push this tower, I think. CC. He is the ward guy for this game, so no blink dagger. I would really love to see a blink dagger for him so that he can just get in the fights much easier. Just blink in because Viper is
Dire's
a
bottom
really
tower is under
immobile
attack.
hero. It's really slow,
Dire's
so you really need a lot of
structures are
disables
fortified.
to make sure that he gets the kill. So I really like the drafting for Clicktime. So they have the Viper, I mean the Lion and the Shadow Shaman for the disable, so that they can make sure that they don't get kited much by Viper doesn't get kited much.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They can just
attack.
easily with the pure physical damage coming out from
Dire's
the heroes, they can just
bottom
right click
has
the
fallen.
enemy extremely quickly. And Storm Spirit getting a solo kill on Dazzle. So it's 22 to 2, 17 minutes in. Looking extremely grim for
Dire's
STL.
bottom tower is under
So
attack.
now we see some Serpent Wards getting thrown down in the lane, and this tower is gonna fall. Oh, it's
Dire's
unfortunate
bottom tower
that
has fallen.
Shadow Shaman, he should have placed the shadows, the wards a bit closer around here, so that he will be able to. But why Toe Jam Killer just going in to making the fight, and but Pac-Man with the mech is not enough to save his life. Actually, they actually won that fight. They got a kill from that. And now they're gonna get all these goals coming from
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
the mass serpent wards. But no,
Dire's
GYP just
bottom
casually
barracks
walks
has
in,
fallen.
gets the mini racks, and then just walks away. Because they were all region. Were they back in base? Why did they just give that away? Don't get it.
Dire's middle
Now
tower is under
one
attack.
lane of racks down. Actually, it's gonna be 2 very soon. Do they have any big spells? They have a lasso up. They have a swap. Stock is getting hexed up in this lane. Wait,
Dire's middle tower
CC.
has fallen.
Alright, so Turnian King is gonna survive. Why did CC engage alone? If Storms with Zip, maybe they've gotten the kill. But anyway, mid lane. So Sunny Lim blinking out, getting a swap. So Fanful Spirit gets denied immediately by the Lion, and now this beautiful silence on 3 heroes. Shadow Grave on the Bad Rider, but he's probably not gonna survive. He's gonna die too. 4 heroes go down, only Stark survive, and I think this is GG. Yes, STL, they know that this
Dire's
game is
middle
over.
barracks has fallen.
The lead from Team Click is just so they're so ahead. This game is just over, and there's nothing much that they can do about this. All the heroes on the side of the Radiant so far, man. GG, well played to both teams. As Team Clicktime is going to secure this game in 20 minutes. You guys played really well. Yep, it's gonna 90 minutes in. All right, so well played to both teams, and to all the viewers. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed my cast. If you have any comments, feel free to add me on Steam and let me know. Even if it's negative comments, negative feedback is always welcome. And that's all for me for today. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.